Hi. For my game development project, I have chosen to create a 2D game. This is because of my love of RPG games, and therefore I thought that by creating this project I could be learn more and potentially release something in the future. So first I will run the game itself. The controls are X, C, and let's kill it. Okay, good enough. There are 45 enemies here that you can potentially shoot. So, how I made this? Uh, well, yeah, I made it in Unity as I'm supposed to, and I first imported the looked through the Unity asset store, and I got Tiny RPG Forest. Uh, it was background music, which I ended up not using, and sound effects. It didn't have a arrow kind of sound, so I put a gun sound in that place because I thought it's hilarious. Um, so uh, I from those sprites I created uh, well the main character and attached rigid body and box collider to it, as well as created animations. Uh, then so it would did this so when our character uh, wants to walk around, so it can be stopped by water or let's say hills or enemy characters. Let's look at the script I have made for the player character. Oh, yeah, there we go. Um, so, oh, I created a health as a singleton, which so I wouldn't potentially create more than one health, as that would create problems. Um, in the start, I initialize the rigid body and add the animator component. In update, I check if I am pressing the keys, and if I am pressing X and E, yeah, X to launch, E to talk, which where I am using a raycast, as in it's casting a ray and check if it hits anything with the E key, and so that's how it decides if it should pop up a conversation window. In fixed update, I have put in the well the movement itself and the health, as in health change mechanics, as well as kit sound and uh, a particle effect I created with arrows. So it expels arrows like Sonic. Uh-huh. And there's a play sound method here because, for example, uh, if I shoot a projectile, for example, it the projectile or that can be destroyed, or collectible can be destroyed. So the sound doesn't stop halfway through. It uses this method. The collectibles use this method in the player controller to play the sound, so the sound would still be played when the object is destroyed. On we go. I have created animations for the walking. Wait, I'm using the wrong one. Oops. Okay. Animations for... Yeah. Here well, let's show the base layer. I have put it so it's in a triangle where from move you can only go to attack, but from attack you can't go back to move. But more interesting is the blend tree, as in I have set by, well, the look direction on which to which direction should the character itself be rotated. And here you can see from the diagram, you can test out if it's doing it correctly. Yeah, here you can see, well, it's doing it all right. So back to the scene. Idle is technically also animated, but it's only animated with one frame, so it looks static. But I should also show I created a tile palette. I have thrown it here, which from the in the Tiny RPG Forest artwork, there was a sliced image. Well, it was actually, yeah, there was an image that I spliced with the sprite editor, 16 by 16 pixels, and then it all got imported to tiles, where I had to manually select which tiles do not have a rigid body to them. Well, collider, right? I have also created. There was a sound that for main camera I have attached extra listener, because the camera is, well, it is after all a 3D program, so the camera is actually not in the position of the character. So I moved a listener that listens for the audio at the center of the camera, but on the plane where is the all the action. I have added a forest sound to the entire map, and and also every enemy character has has a has a sound that becomes lower the further you are from it, and it also has you can hear it from your right eye if he is approaching from the right side, and like that. So that is my game, and how I have made it.